we have Dan. I think we have Dan Hernandez. Although he's upside down, this could be great ratings. Can you just turn your camera over? There we go. There's Dan Hernandez.
Hold on. All right, I'm holding it together here. Okay. Absolutely. I mean, it, it's part of this rotation at a growth of value that we've been talking about. These stocks are viewed as long duration stocks, stocks that people are going to hold for a while, but such because there's inflation fear, it allows people or suggests people to rotate more cyclical stuff, the things that are doing well right now. So, yeah, inflation fears are gonna hurt growth stock every time, especially when there's things going on in the market, recovery, quote unquote recovery stocks are doing well. We're going to rotate out of those growth stocks.
Um, I thought maybe tech stocks would be kind of holding a little more stable because, this seems like there's going to be more and more spending, but I guess inflation hits everyone. But before the market today, Virgin Galactic, Callaway Golf, Palantir had a big move after getting beat up. Why are these sectors looking good?
Callaway, recovery stock. People are dying to get out. Uh, Golf falls into this leisure category that has been doing very well. Whether it's golf, I see it with concerts, I see it with sports, I see it with gaming stocks. This is part of demand to get out and do things, and certainly Callaway is benefiting from that. So that's where the rotation's coming to, away from back to these recovery stocks and Callaway squarely in that category.
Yeah, I think Callaway was like beat up for years, to be honest with you. And now, a lot of guys I see out on the course are using Callaway gear. And by the way, you're right. Even people that weren't huge into golf pre-pandemic, it was like one of the only things you could do. And now more people are getting out there. I see guys out there with their kids on the course. So, I think Nike's going down. If I go in the store in Dick's and I see something Callaway, something Nike, I go Callaway.
Yeah, I mean, there's the outliers, and none has enough else going on that can counter that. But Callaway is more focused on people getting out and playing golf and spending money on apparel and equipment. So that they're benefiting from. Yeah, wait, you were breaking up. I didn't hear you. No, I did hear. I, that's unbelievable. No, you know what? I mean, I think I think there's still room in the energy sector. I mean, gas prices. What's going on right now with this pipeline and oil prices and gas prices and normally for the summer. I think summer is going to be exceptional again. People getting out and doing things that they weren't doing. I think there's room to move there. I think, uh, and we're going to start cruise lines that are get their act together. That they're starting to. So I think there's room there. risk? Absolutely not. But if you're looking at stuff that's done well, and you're asking me if there's still any legs left, then
Ethereum into my portfolio, and I think Ethereum is starting to become a little more of the crypto du jour. And the thing is at all-time highs too. It's 4,000 compared to Bitcoin that's at 50-something thousand. I think a lot of people are taking Bitcoin profits and shooting them over into some.
where are you at on Doge?
Personally, that the Dogecoin is a scam. But I also know a good game when I see one. And, am I in? Yes, I bought a bunch of them. I bought some 30 cents. I bought some the other day, like a dope at 60 cents. Because I thought Elon Musk was going to go on and say, hey, Dogecoin, it's going to go to $2. But I'll say, in my open today, I said this. If you're going to play around in Dogecoin, any of these things other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, it should be an amount of money that if you lose, it's like, a day at the track.
Well, that's fair enough. You know where I stand and where I feel about that stuff. It's not for most investors. I don't think there's a place for it, and by most investors, long term money. I'm not sure I'm ready to commit to crypto. It's still, very much a speculative thing. And as far as that's concerned, it's viable. It's part of a long-term investment portfolio.
Dogecoin is like it's like a game. It's like a parlor game. You know what I mean? You want to play in it. If you're not too drunk and you can take the money and run, you're good. But just like any other game or casino, they hope you stay there long enough and keep playing and keep drinking and drinking and drinking, and you never leave with your profits. So, to me, if you want to play around in these things, find a threshold of pain to the bottom and a threshold of reward to the top. And as soon as you have enough reward, grab the money and run. Otherwise, just leave it sit there and hope 5 years from now it's like Bitcoin.
Yeah. No, I mean that's reasonable. Yeah. Again, can't. I'm not gonna get to that relationship with clients with that kind of security. But everything else, look, I think this pullback is somewhat healthy. Coming off, 2 days ago, we're at a new high, so I'm not real cranked up about it. I think it's just part of the rotation, and I think things are going to be fine.
Um, you can't give advice to your clients like, hey, just throw in an amount that you're ready to lose.
Speculate, and for me, the sign that things are at the top generally is when people come out of the woodwork wanting to do these real aggressive things. And I have clients who historically are very conservative that are calling me saying, hey, I'm missing the boat, should I be doing this? And it's about crypto, it's about so I think we're approaching the top of the market. But when people start, people whose idea of risk was a 5-year CD versus a 3-year CD, now they're calling me up about crypto. It's a scary sign.
As we speak to Dan Hernandez here from Milestone Wealth Management. And it was down even lower than this today, down nearly 600 just a little bit ago. Dan, where's the beef was a favorite saying when we were a little younger. I think it was a Wendy's commercial. But now the Texas state legislator is saying, where's the beef to all these plant-based companies that are making these fake meat burgers, and they're saying they can no longer call them meat products if there's no meat in them.
I think that tells yeah, the beef lobbyists, or yeah, ranchers probably are making it happen. Um, but look, companies like Beyond Meat, I mean, they're here to stay. It's a viable part of people's diets. You can go to restaurants and order stuff. So it's here to stay, but it's trying to levelize the playing field back in favor a little bit. But I think that's strictly look. I haven't heard a single person complain
Dan hasn't heard anybody complain about calling non-meat meat. But yeah, I think Texas has kind of hit every single place, including non-meat meat now. Danny, what about J.P. Morgan, CVS, General Motors, Walgreens are all joining in this fight against laws targeting transgender kids?
I don't love the idea of corporations weighing in and picking sides. Uh, in my feeling, anytime any big corporation, weighs in political slash social issues, they're giving into PR. They're giving into somebody that's complaining to them. Again, I don't I don't know a lot of people that this is an issue for at this point that they're making that it's that important to them. So I think uh, I don't like it. I don't care for it. I try to ignore it. But if they're weighing in, I don't think there's an effect on their business.
Yeah, I kind of wish like major corporations, major sports leagues, Hollywood actresses, professional athletes would stick in their lane and just do what they're supposed to do. Like, man, a good mentor of mine used to say, "Hey, John, do today's work today." And for most of these public companies, today's work is building earnings for your shareholders, not taking these activist positions. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, you're starting to see. I think even on LeBron James, he made some comments about the police shooting and you're next. And obviously, he made those comments probably prematurely and not well thought out. And that's not the first time he's done that. Yet the time he finally got a little pushback. It, so maybe consumers and the public are starting to turn a little towards like you said, athletes and movie stars and corporations. You know, these social slash.
I'm trying to get myself back in my political race, rebuild my studio. And then even yesterday, I woke up with two swollen eyeballs because allergies struck me. But I am here for Terrific Tuesday, and we have Dan Hernandez.
Thanks for having me, John. John, thanks.